Arsenal are making headlines again. But this time it's not for a big transfer or a title charge. It's because of Max Dowman, their 15-year-old Wonderkid who just made his Premier League debut. At only 15 years and 234 days old, Dowman ran out against Leeds and instantly reminded everyone why he's considered one of the brightest young stars in English football. That debut made him the second youngest player ever for Arsenal, just behind teammate Ethan Nwaneri, who holds the overall record for the youngest Premier League appearance. Dowman's rise has felt almost inevitable. Those around the club have been raving about him for years. He's been training with Arsenal's first team since the age of 14, holding his own alongside seasoned internationals. The kid clearly has something special: speed, confidence, and the fearlessness you only see in the very best prospects. But being this young in senior football comes with unique challenges, and Arsenal know they can't just throw him into the spotlight without proper support. Behind the scenes, the club has put a whole structure in place to manage both his development and his well-being. For starters, because he's still under 16, he can't even get changed with the rest of the squad. Dowman uses a separate room before training and matches, only joining the dressing room for team talks with Mikel Arteta and his staff. It might sound strange, but it's all about safeguarding. A teenager in a grown man's environment needs extra care. On away trips, there's no issue since players have individual hotel rooms, but Arsenal still assign him a security guard to stay close whenever the squad travels. At Old Trafford, when he wasn't in the matchday 20 but was part of the traveling group, a security staff member shadowed him the entire time. Arteta has been cautious with how he introduces Dowman. He's spoken about monitoring how the youngster reacts to different situations. Sometimes he's on the bench, sometimes training with the first team, and sometimes not involved at all. That kind of rotation isn't random. It's part of teaching him patience and resilience. Dowman got his first big taste of senior life last January when he joined the first team's warm weather camp in Dubai, still only 14 at the time. And it's not just Arsenal that have seen him shine. Earlier this year, Dowman became the youngest ever scorer at the under-17 Euros when he netted against the Czech Republic for England. So records are nothing new to him. But even while chasing football history, he's still a school kid. Dowman is about to enter year 11, the all-important GCSE year. Arsenal take education seriously for their academy players. Mertesacker, now running the academy, makes sure no one falls behind. For Dowman, that means built-in study time at the training ground so his schoolwork doesn't get sacrificed for football. He's also been paired with mentors in the squad, with Declan Rice being one of the main ones. Rice knows what it's like to start young and handle expectations, so he's been pictured alongside Dowman on trips, helping guide him through the whirlwind of life at the top. There are still limits on what Dowman can do. He couldn't play in the Premier League until this season because of age rules, but interestingly, UEFA doesn't have the same restriction. In theory, if Arsenal wanted, he could play in the Champions League at 15 as long as he's registered. The big catch is that FIFA rules won't let him sign a professional contract until he turns 17, so for now he's on a scholar's deal, earning less than £10,000 a year, pocket change compared to his senior teammates. No matter what happens this season, Dowman's debut is a huge milestone. Arsenal are being extremely careful, balancing his education, safeguarding his well-being, and easing him into senior football without rushing. For now, he's still a teenager juggling homework with training at one of the biggest clubs in the world. But the signs are clear. Arsenal have another generational talent on their hands, and they're doing everything to make sure he gets the best chance to fulfill it.